What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another Shiny Zapdos hunt. Hopefully we do get it today, since we see we're at 600 and are starting to near the numbers of the other ones we found so far. Without further ado, let's get started. For those who don't remember, Shiny Zapdos is indicated by the legs being a darker orange, alongside the beak. How's it going, Kelly? Looks like you made it to a Pokemon stream finally. Yeah, as you can see, we're still trying to get Zapdos. Yeah, so what have you been up to? It's been a little minute since I've seen you. That would be funny. Although our quickest one was Moltres at 15. You probably remember that, actually. Yeah, it's going, Royal. Yeah, I know you said that just now about not being talkative. You feeling any better, by the way? Remember last time you messaged me, you said you were sick. Oh, nice. Yeah, I honestly, personally have not been to a concert, so can't really give a perspective. Closest thing I've gone to would probably be like hockey games for like the Islanders and such. Which I'm probably gonna go to the next one. Like, it's coming out in a few days. Yeah, been there. Although I am a bit blessed that I do have a stronger immune system, so I actually have rarely been sick for more than 24 hours. But still, when I do get hit, it usually is bad. I remember one time I tried to fight through during a stream. It was not a good idea. I had like a giant pile of like tissues next to me from afterward. So you guys got any guesses on when we are... I can't speak. You guys got any guesses for when you think we're gonna find it? $699. I mean, that'd be a decent number on encounters. Oh yeah, one thing I will say is if we do happen to get Zapdos early, we will just do like random Dynamax Adventure like runs to see if we can try and get a late Guardian. Because we do need to find at least one of those for next time. Honestly, if I did get one of those funny numbers, I would probably call it nice. Plot twist is on the only one you didn't say being 609. Honestly, though, I do hope we get Zapdos soon. Like, it'll be nice to finally have a full set of shiny legendaries. Oh yeah, one neat little story. I would turn into a YouTube thing, but honestly, I don't know if it would do well since it didn't really have much success. But I did actually manage to get a legendary bird encounter today. If I were to quickly zoom in, I did take a photo of it, or technically a video because I was recording just in case. But I did manage to find one today. I found Zapdos, and a friend of mine who I was alongside during this, we both had our daily instances going. He found Articuno. So like in one day, we both found a bird. And the funny thing was, the last time I used my instance, I also found Zapdos then. So yeah, in the past, like, 7 days, I've managed to find 2 Zapdos. Both lost. 632? Pretty good guess. 609? Not shiny. Articuno, I can't speak. Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres are 3, like, legendary birds. They have a Galarian form. I'm just trying to put up a topic for us to talk about. Half the time we go quiet, so that'll be nice to share a little story that happened today with me finding a legendary bird while we're hunting a legendary bird. I just thought it fit. And trust me, it takes more than that to get under my skin. That doesn't mean test me. I will also admit the legendary hunts are some of my favorites because they're like the bigger targets that we go for. Like in my eyes, they're the bigger like show-offs to find, the bigger hunts to go for, the more well-known ones. Shiny Ghastly, nice. I actually got one of those the other day, like in Legends. One thing in Pokemon Go as well, I've been working on trying to get Zamazenta ever since Dark has shown off his shiny Zacian. I am 13 raids in and still don't have it. Once I do get it, I'll probably put a short out of me catching it. Is spamming what? I don't know how to word that. Like, I can't do anything about it, but I don't like encourage it because it kind of floods the chat. Probably it's because I don't want to accidentally boot someone. It doesn't mean I don't know how to stop it. I can easily just put you in a timeout. And I'm not trying to catch it. At least not yet. That's alright. Honestly though, I do hope we get it today because I do want to try and get newer hunts on the channel. Because being stuck on one for too long can get repetitive. Another part of me, I'm getting a bit tired of seeing Pikachu constantly jump up on the screen. What did I say about spamming? Well, I know you're basically just smacking your keyboard a bunch. Probably because I know where those keys are on a board, and half of them look like they would be aligned with someone hitting it. The spamming a little bit. Like, if there's anything you want to talk about that's not gibberish, I would be okay with that. Where's the Pokeball, by the way? Oh, it's right here. I was wondering where that was for a moment. Thinking that we catch them in, basically. Because I'm mainly just using my orange Joy-Con for the resets, but once I start getting to the main thing, I switch over to the Pokeball Plus. And then a secondary Joy-Con for player 2. Also realizing I forgot to update the recently found. Yeah, I know a thing or two about like the catch mechanic in the game because I literally played through the game with only shinies. That's why I did to make it a bit more fun on my part than just playing through like, you know, Let's Go by itself. I literally played through the game with only shinies. My starter was basically an Oddish. Or no, it was a Pidgey. Yeah, my starter was basically a Pidgey. That's why I started with basically because I couldn't use Pikachu. I did not miss one. Are you serious? Or no, you said the next thing you say is a lie. Yeah, I mean, for brief moments. Who's there? Yeah, I didn't like that they shiny locked the starters in like most of the recent games. But like I said, I started with a Pidgey. I really just shiny hunted on like Route 1, I believe it was. Or no, I found my shiny by accident, just coincidentally in Viridian Forest. That's how I got my Pidgey, which is now my Mega Pidgeot on this team. After that, the Pikachu went straight to the box. Then I had to hunt again to get an Oddish, which took like 300 catches, I think it was. Or like 100 something. It's between like 120 to 300. No, not the Rickroll! Oh, I know how the whole chaining mechanic works if you want me to describe it. Like, if you want me to go through the whole, like, way it works, I can. What do we say about spamming? Yeah, I can go through it. Basically how it works is when you reach a chain at 31, every next encounter that spawns in will have the shine boost. Every other one will not. And the things that can break a chain is catching a different mon, or if the mon runs away from you. Those are two things that can break it, or if you just leave the game completely. Like close out of its home button and then leave the account where it no longer has that little playing symbol. Those three things are the only things that can really break a chain. If you go to another area, it won't break it. If you go back to heal, it won't break it. If a shiny spawns in, it won't break it. Run into a mon, but don't throw any balls, will not break it. The best way that I see to keep a chain alive is throw 2 Pokeballs at it, and if it, like, put it this way, 1 ball, 2 ball, run, if it's not caught by then. That's the thing, you throw only 2 Pokeballs, they will not run after that. You run from them before they can from you. They'll make a little animation to show they're about to flee. Like, for example, how should I put it? It's like its own animation where the catching circle is still up in the field. Kind of like Caterpie doing its special attack animation, but you can still see its catch circle. When it does that, it's about to run, so you gotta run before it does. And you can keep the chain that way. Worm Ball's not in this game. Yeah, once we get Zapdos, the whole, you pick the target thing, I could easily show you then because it'll be a lot easier to show than tell. Funny enough, I actually don't have Caterpie, so that would be one that I could do. How short? It's more convenient with the Shiny Charm, but you can still hunt without it. Basically, the odds go from like, what were they? It's like 1 in 500, I think, when you have the charm, to like 1 in 700 without it. Like, you get a good jump in your, like, encounter rate with the charm. Like, on this account right now, I do have the Shine Charm because it's more convenient in the case of soft resetting where I have to go max odds. Because I am not chaining, like, Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos in the sky. Because then they can run from me. Yeah, Kelly's like that every now and then. Like, pretty hyperactive. Like, I know, like, the nature of a handful of you people, like, I'm saying that in a good way. It means I can kind of know what you guys like a bit more. Am I wrong though? Like in the chat, you're bouncing off the walls. Like a 5-year-old who just had like a mountain of sugar. What's AO about that? Have you never seen a little kid eat sugar? They go berserk afterwards. And I know because I was one of those kids that does that. And partially still am. How's it going, Dark? Kelly, what do we say? Don't we put you in timeout? Okay, I think we're coming up close on Royal's guess. Pretty sure it was like 630 something if I remember correctly. So I'm scrolling up in the chat a little bit. It's past all the spamming. Yeah, 632 is what you guessed. By the way, out of all the people who are here right now, who here has like the Sword and Shield DLC? I'm pretty sure Royal said they did, and I'm 50-50 on if Dark has it. But I don't know about Kelly. Like, do you have it? Because like, if we do happen to get Zapdos pretty early, we will probably go over to Sword and Shield for a bit to try and get Uxie for next time, or Azel from S Spirit. Dark. Yeah, I think that shiny dog is going to his head. Yeah, and if you're not sure about if you can do it or not, I can always direct you guys if you need assistance. Okay, here we go, 632. Will this be it? Nope, not shiny. Okay, I feel that one. The best way I can say to trying to find it is trying to retrace your steps from the last place you remember seeing it. And then, if you can remember that, try and recall what happened after that bit. Like if you interacted with a certain person, or if you placed down the device somewhere that was in. Or if you swapped it out for another game. Even so, you can remember that you had the game at one point, so that means you must have a final memory. No, that's not how it works. Basically, everyone gets their own role on shinies, so everyone could get a completely different shiny, or everyone could get the exact same shiny. It's not, like, predetermined. At one point, it was kind of bugged where, like, others can get a second role, I think, or there might have been another game for, like, a raid system. Yeah, I think I have a different game. Basically, everyone gets their own, like, shiny rolls. Because, yeah, there have been cases where I've been on a live stream with someone, and they got the shine and I didn't, so that's kind of proof of it right there. Also, in the terms of, like, shinies in that game that I have or don't have, there's only, I think, 3 Pokemon that I've caught in there. Maybe 4. Let's see. Yeah, it might be 4, actually, now that I think about it. Solgaleo, Zygarde, and, Cephalon, and Suicune. Yeah, those are the 4 that I've caught in. That Suicune was not shiny because I didn't know that you basically give up the encounter when you do so. So I have to play through the game again for that. Next guess is 702. You have a bit of ways to go till then. Dark, if that's your guess, we're gonna be here for like a year. If not longer. Like, Legends ZA is gonna be out by then. My head hurts trying to read the last message. Yeah, I'm looking forward to ZA. Like I said, I already got Zygarde, like, in Sword and Shield for it. So I already got my shiny legendary at the ready. As soon as home opens to it, I'm instantly transferring over to Zygarde. And I already checked, my current Zygarde already has Power Constrict. I honestly thought it was locked. Or do you mean like the mystery gift? Talking about the mystery gift, I technically also have that one, but I don't really count mystery gifts towards my shiny total. So the fact that I was actually able to get a shiny Zygarde in Sword and Shield, a shiny I thought would take forever to get, I'm kind of happy about that, because that means I got one of the hardest hunts out of the way. Some of the other difficult ones are things like Rayquaza, which are still extremely strong, but not as bad as Zygarde, which can hit everything on the field of half its moveset. I think you're forgetting the fact that I can see the chats. Yeah, I'll probably say my whole like for hunting shine is kind of kindled with Sword and Shield slash Scarlet and Violets and BDSP a bit. That's when I really started getting into shiny hunting a bit more because I was able to get more shinies fairly easy. And a bit in Sun and Moon, but it was still difficult in that game. Like honestly, I didn't even get my first ever SOS shiny until like probably a few months ago. Which was a shiny Komodo. You're not good at orchestrating a prank. It's basically trying to plan out an assassination attempt with the target. They know you're coming. Honestly, I don't really count the red Gyarados that much. Like, yeah, I kind of counted towards my shine total once, I think. But that's like only when I got it up to a different game than what it was in. Even then, I honestly have to double check if I actually added it to the counter. I don't know if I did actually, because I already got shiny Gyarados another way. But yeah, like, guaranteed shinies for the most part don't really count unless it's difficult to get them. Like, for example, I'm playing through Pokemon White 2 again, and after I see everything, I do get a shiny Haxorus that way. That will count towards my total. I'll put like a photo of it up probably on the channel actually when I get it. Like, yes, this counts towards the shiny total. Another one that would probably count would be the Gibble or Dratini that I get as a gift from Benga when you beat the tower, or in my case, White Tree Hollow. One day this bird will get tan feet. What food? Are you talking about chicken? Double check that time. Yeah, so how's everyone doing in the chat right now? Good to hear, Dark. You know, like the blanket cocoon. My search history? You know, there's actually nothing to hide, so, let's see. Control H. Yeah, mainly just, like me opening up my Discord stuff and a bunch of YouTube shorts. My things on, like, Minecraft, a bit on Pokemon. Me opening up my Roblox tab. Yeah, I have nothing to hide, so. I think one of my more recent ones was watching a villager news YouTube short. Like, I don't know if you guys know that little YouTube series. I think they actually helped out with animating the, like, Minecraft Live thing once. What the? Okay, who unsubbed? I saw that. Guessing I'm the Pokemon. Like, I've played some of the Legend of Zelda games in the past, but I never really stuck to them after beating, like, the story. Same thing kind of goes with Animal Crossing. Like, after I collected, like, 90% of the stuff, there was, like, nothing else I could really catch. So, like, I couldn't really do anything after that. Okay, 650. Not shiny. Yeah, for me, like, it's kind of probably because I play Pokemon often. I have, like, the nature of trying to collect everything I can. Oh boy, yeah, Dark does play Animal Crossing a bit as well, so he would know a thing or two. And who's messing with the sub count? Yeah, mine's mediocre. Like, I haven't done that much on my island. Like, the most I've done that's pretty good is getting like about 90% of all of the museum in for the bugs and fish. And Dark over here goes to an island that has literally everything and just collects all of it at once. That wasn't one of the reasons why I never really stuck to Animal Crossing as much, is because the fact I got everything and I had to wait like a few months to get more. Waffles. I don't know why, but when I read that, I like read it in like the donkey voice in my head, like Shrek's donkey. Like, I'm making waffles. Maybe on the side of static chicken leg if this thing doesn't change color soon. I mean, Dark, part of the whole thing of Treasure Islands is that you can get rarer villagers that way if you have an open spot in your area. So that's one benefit of it, which is why I was also trying to clear a spot on my save file. Honestly, modding a Switch is a bit more difficult than other systems. Like, I know someone who's modded a Switch, but, like, it's not an easy task. Also, it doesn't really take, like, modding a Switch to make a treasure island as your main island. You literally just gotta flatten the entire area out and make it all one single level. Clear every single tree except for probably a few stumps. And bam, like, you get a ton of spawns for like the rarer things like scorpions and beetles. or tarantulas, depending on what time of the year. Or if you want, you can have like one of each fruit tree on the side. That's one way to do it. Alright then, Kelly, see you in a brief moment. So, do you guys think we're gonna get the shiny today? Yeah, hopefully. Do you think we're gonna make this the longest hunt on the channel, like for a legendary in Let's Go, or do you think it's gonna like end up getting here before like Mewtwo and Articuno? I'm actually gonna have to double check which one of those took longer. I think it was Mewtwo by a few encounters. Also, you're wondering why I'm not showing a little preview of what the shiny looks like. It's because I turned the announcement image into this. Yeah, the announcement image became the little ghost sprite that I used for the ghost hunts. Yeah, I do want Zapdos so as a shiny, like, even if it's a bad shiny, it's still a shiny that is, like, powerful, nonetheless. Not to mention it'll be a little funny when someone just sees, oh wait, that is a shiny. Like when it's in battle or something. Actually, yeah, Dark, you weren't here when I mentioned this part. I was able to get another Galarian bird spawn. Like, I mentioned it to, Kelly and Royal, but you weren't here yet. It means welcome back. It's difficult. Like, your best chance of finding him would be doing it during windy weather while using, like, a Dialga Roar of Time. Like, that's what I did. I rose my time to, like, a half hour this time around. And about, I think it was 15? No, not 15, like... It was about 25 minutes into my whole, boost, because, yeah, like, half hour of the whole thing. I was able to get a Zapdos to spawn. And a friend of mine who I was doing it alongside got a Articuno to spawn in his screen. Neither of them were shiny. But Weather Boost does make it a bit easier to find them. And all 3 are boosted by Windy. Otherwise, you're going to have to track down which one does which. No, it got away, but I did get another chance. I got 2 chances of throwing a ball at it. First one, I got the excellent curveball for Golden Raz. Broke out in the second shake. Then I messed up and got only a great throw on a curveball for Golden Raz, and it popped out almost instantly. I do have it on tape, but I can't exactly DM because the file's too big, even for like not even a minute of a video. Let me just fast forward ahead to the encounter. Yeah, it was right here. Yeah, I'm kind of just doing the whole thing with the thing all together. It really smacked the ball the first time. After I spun it like crazy. Me freakishly doing it, got the excellent. And then broke out. See, I'm not lying, it did get a second encounter. And then broke out. I mean, Dark was able to get a Pokemon from an emulator all the way to the Switch, so he would probably know how to do that. And I know how to get, like, the 3DS stuff to bank. Like, even nowadays, you need to get a certain software that allows you to still access the eShop in, like, a backdoor kind of manner. Okay, encounter number 666. If we get this during Halloween on that number, it's gonna be funny. That would have been funny if it was on encounter 666. It is tricky though, like you need to do certain stuff to the SD card. Although Dark, if you do know how to get the Poké Transfer system for like the DS games to 3DS, that would be something that you can help me out with. Because there are some Pokemon on my DS that I do want to get up, but I don't know how. Without that situation. Yeah, actually, here's a good conversation since we're in October now. What are your plans for Halloween, guys? Like, you got anything going on for that? Like, me personally, I don't really know what's going on this year. Like, usually, like, I go off, like, high school friends. Like, I'm in college now, so I don't know what's gonna happen. And a few of the others also went off to college, so still not 100% certain what's going on there. Yeah, like you need like the Poké Transfer system like app on the 3DS, but I don't know how to add it since you can no longer do it via the eShop. Yeah, I tried using the Pokemon bank system to try and get it over. It just brought me to the eShop. I got into it, but it wouldn't let me download. And I checked my method of trying to get Pokemon Bank in there originally. It wasn't on that list. Something around that. Like, I'm not sure the exact name of it. Like, it could be Poke Transfer or something, or DS Transfer, 3DS Transfer. I don't know the exact name. Basically, it allows you to send Pokemon from Pokemon Black and White to Pokemon Bank. And from there, you can send them wherever you want. I made the dumb choice of sending my shiniest Cavalier over there by accident. Because I didn't realize to send everything in the first box. So now that thing just sits in Pokemon Sword. And I still have the sprite actually in my Pokemon Black file to prove that it was in that game at one point. Because I could look in the Pokédex. See, I knew you would find it. By the way, don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Helps boost up the whole channel and such. The more likes, the better it gets. Yeah, you can find out how. I'll probably get my red 3DS wherever I put it, and after the stream I can work on it. Although I'm not sure if I have the correct thing to put the SD card into a USB port. Actually, I think I might actually have something for that. I have to double check, but I'll have to do it through my Mac. Actually, no, the thing that it uses goes to USB, I think, so. Let me double check. Where's my backpack? Over here. Yeah, bring the whole backpack over here now to check if I have my SD card reader in here. Or if the thing I have for it is able to read an SD card. Let's see. Yep, SD card right there on the slots. I can read SD cards using that. So I can do it. Just have to find a way to safely remove it as well from the system. Go right ahead, like I'm not stopping you if you want to do that on the side. The best ones to go for actually are the Infernape ones. They have like a very good chance of getting Herba Mystica. That's like your best bets. Like you said, you were able to take them on easily. Just so you know, by the way, Kelly, that stuff is not showing up on the thing because you're spamming with full caps. Yeah, I honestly need to grind Herba Mystica still a bunch. I keep saying I'm gonna get on it, but I don't have like time usually to do it. Half the time I can't find a way to like easily like grind this stuff because it's not like a simple method. You have to do raids and then get lucky in said raids. Okay, I gave you the warning. Put user in timeout. Going into the corner for 5 minutes. HM Dragon Pokemon. In my sense, I see it more as like the shiny spices. But it's basically a salt. Poking hip. It's the Pokeweed. I mean, isn't that what all medicine is nowadays? If you think about it, like most medicines nowadays are just forms of drugs. They're legal, like unlike you know, the bad stuff. Like I don't know how to put it in like good terms. But that's what most medicines really are. I'm bad at wording things, so I'm just gonna stop on that topic right now. Because the last thing I need is a reaction to hear me talking about that. It would be a little funny. I mean, if you didn't like tear up at all during that whole cutscene with Arvin and Mabob Sniff, you don't have a heart. If you did not tear up during that. Also hurt in my case because I have actually lost a dog before. So I know how it feels on the other end. Yeah, Zapdos will be like, oh, are we getting hiked? Yeah, Zapdos finished snorting up all the Cheeto dust and wants her Mystica next. Yeah, you can tell Zapdos goes for the Cheetos when it's a shiny because it has like the orange talons and the beak. It's been eating a lot of Cheetos. Everyone's there. What am I doing here? Did I lose sight of my sister? Okay, I gotta deal with something because I just noticed my sister is not being watched. And she's like 5. I'll be right back. Also, don't curse me out. And I'm back. Yeah, basically my sister is special needs and usually needs someone to watch over her. To which then she's like 5 but has a mental state of like 2. Getting kind of close to 700, by the way. I was going drawer. Okay, so I have that paused. It wasn't exactly a ban, it was more like I put you in a timeout for 5 minutes. Because you were spamming. Also, Kelly, you're saying that I wouldn't have the power to do anything to restrain someone that's misbehaving in my chat? If that were the case, what kind of power would I have over my own comments? And stop messing with my head, I noticed it instantly. Yo, let's hope it is. I do want to go pretty far on this one because if we go for long enough, we could possibly get it. Usually we're only going for like 200 if we're lucky. Usually 100, which we're probably going to go further today. So, if we do happen to get a lot of encounters, that gives us a better chance of getting the shiny. Okay, don't make me sick dark on you, by the way. Don't make me release the hounds. How's it going, Michael? Technically, Dark has most of the abilities I do, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who can kick. And even so, I don't really like to do that much. I only had to kick someone like, I think, 3 times out of my entire time doing YouTube. And honestly, it wasn't a pleasant time for me when it did. honestly, I'm kind of in a good mood today. Like, we are getting through these encounters pretty quickly, and you guys are pretty hectic in the chat. So I do like that. Honestly, I am. Like, I'm excited to finally find it when it eventually appears. Because it'll be the last of the shiny legendaries in Gen 1 for me. After that, I basically only have Mew, which is technically impossible unless I'm gonna play through a Game Boy game I don't even own. Try to read that. Yeah, but I've kind of already gone over the reason why I don't really hunt on emulators. Like, yeah, I know that you technically have gotten them on off of an emulator, but still, that's kind of cheating. If I'm gonna hunt off an emulator, there's, like, very little reason for me to do so. The only reason would be if it's only available that way. Even so, that would be a stretch. Like, even if I'm gonna, like, hunt in, like, black and white, too, for, like, the Swords of Justice, I would literally get a camera and face it towards my DS. I would go to that level before I used an emulator. Which I don't even know how I would do that, if possible. Because I did skip all three of them when I played through the game. Because I know they are not shiny locked in that. Counter 690. Let me be honest, also, we got through the first, like, 100 encounters pretty quickly. It took us just a bit over an hour to do it. So what's everyone up to in the chat, by the way? Like, what are you all doing? Shiny birdseed. That would be funny if that works. Still doing raid dens. Actually, Dark, one thing that you could do also if you wanted, and you might actually get away with this a bit better with the game being a bit older now and possibly even on sale. You could possibly buy a whole new copy of Pokemon Sword or like ask for it on like Christmas or something, and you have the exact same save data because of the same reason. I've tested it before with my own Switch. Basically, you just need the card. It's like a key to your file. It's also why I download my games. But yeah, Let's Go, like I said before, is the only game that I have a physical copy of, and that's mainly because of this. This one little device here is the only reason why I have Let's Go in a physical copy. And it's a nightmare to constantly have to get the game and put it in the console before every stream. Because usually it keeps Super Smash Bros. In here. Because it's like a little bit of a party game I'll play sometimes with people. And I am honestly pretty good at the game nowadays. Especially since my normal is no longer dealing with stream delay. Yeah, I don't really know what to say right now. You guys got any more topics you want to talk about, by the way? So we're not just sitting here in awkward silence. Wait, Roy, you don't want to throw down birdseed, you want to throw down the Cheetos. Because if it eats Cheetos, it's going to turn orange. Either that or something with way too much orange food dye. Orange, I can speak. Toast Cheetos. Actually, that's a hot take. What do you think, like, these legendary birds, like, favorite, like, snack would be? Like, we're kind of making the joke that, like, shiny Zapdos would probably be into having a lot of Cheetos or something. But what about the other two? Like, I think that Articuno would probably be into some Cool Ranch Doritos or something. Maybe Moltres has, like, Flaming Hot Takis. Burnt chicken for Moltres. Was it a cannibal? It already is a burnt chicken. Said what it eats, not what kind of food it would be. He just chugs a whole bottle of hot sauce. Encounter number 700. Not a shiny. The Dippin' Dots ice cream. I actually missed that. That used to be everywhere, like, when I was a kid, and it's, like, very rare to find nowadays. Like, sometimes you can spot a vending machine of it, but that's about it for me nowadays. Like, man, Dippin' Dots, that was, like, my childhood, like, ice cream thing. Like, whenever I saw those, like, vending machines, like, in, like, the malls and such, or even, like, some baseball games, I think they sold them. Like, I would always get them. Okay, what about other legendaries now that we're on this topic? Like, what foods do you think some others would, like, have? Like, I think that, Shiny Oho would probably be very much into powdered donuts. Because it has, like, the pale white beak. You don't really need to tell me your last name if you don't want to. Yeah, like I said, you can only really find it, like, in vending machines if you're at a mall sometimes. And that's if you're lucky. I kind of guessed it was that. Some Google accounts are just the first name, last name, so... You guys got any ideas for what some legendaries would eat for a snack? Like the shiny variant specifically? Trying to think, like, what legendaries would probably be a funny one to say for that. Yeah, I never said Oho would be like powdered donuts. I don't know what Lugia would have. What would Lugia have as a snack? Like shiny Lugia. Like it goes from like blue to like a pinkish red. Scooby snacks are the dog legendaries. And they're technically more beasts because all three of them don't exactly look like dogs. Like Entei, yeah, I can get behind Entei being more of a dog, possibly a lion. But like Suicune is obviously a leopard, and well, Raikou literally looks like a cat, or even a cheetah if you want to go that route with Suicune. I'm trying to think, like, what would Lugia have? Like, that's, like, the main one in my mind right now. Maybe Lugia just sounds like one of those, 6-packs of, Shirley Temples. I don't know, like, the little, cherry drinks. That's the only thing that like is popping in my head right now for that like color palette. That or some Jello. Anyone else got any ideas for like legendary Pokemon snacks? Well, obviously snacks were found out what they are. Because you guys gotta get one for every single Pokemon. Maybe Groudon like some rock candy? Like, you know, like there's a 6 out like the crystal like candy that goes up the stalk. Like, I personally was never the biggest fan of that. Like, I've tried it in the past. It's just like a very tough candy to eat. Like, it's very solid. Well, obviously, hence the name rock candy, but still. Yeah, so there, you guys are getting very quiet. Like, honestly, I can't think of one for Kyogre. Like, any ideas for, like, a Kyogre candy? Or, like, a snack that I would probably like? You're gonna guess 802? I will be slightly upset if it gets into the 800s. Because that means it was one of the longer ones for this, even though it kind of already is. Like, the other birds were also around this number, so. Like, the other, like, legends were all in the 800s. Dark. We are not going to 9999999999992 encounters. Honestly, at that point, I probably would hit a world record for longest shiny hunts. Which in this sense would be a little ridiculous. Because it is a 1 in 1,300 chance to get a shiny Zapdos right now. And right now, that was encounter 711. But yeah, right there. 1 in 1,365. That's the chance of a shiny Zapdos right now. What? Dark, what do you do? Dark, did you just time out Royal by accident? undo the timeout right now. How long did you set it for? Oh, you got back? Okay. She lives. Yeah, I kind of like this like little conversation I'm trying to do with myself, and also you guys who want to put any guesses on anything or like suggestions on the topic for like what snacks would each shiny legendary like. Okay, Dark will be back in like 5 seconds, I think. Like, what about the Laddie twins? Like, what do you think they would like? Like, what kind of candy do you think these two would eat? Yes, I keep these guys on my desk. It's like right under the monitor. Yeah, fix their positions a little bit. You're not taking my Laddie twins. I bought those things like when I got my shiny Latios and Latios in Pokemon Go. Mike and Ike. Technically in Pokemon Go I named them Salt and Pepper. Pretty sure Salt is right now Mega Evolved because I used it to take on a few Zamazenta raids. What's that timer ran out? It took like 20 something encounters to get Latios. Eat salt and pepper? That would probably taste disgusting, honestly. Like just eating pure pepper and pure salt. A cotton candy from you? That's only kind of cute to picture. Like, I'm now picturing like Mew's little head poking out like a little cloud of cotton candy now. Like either a normal Mew and a blue cloud of it, or a shiny Mew and a pink cloud of it. Mew just has a cotton candy in each hand. Like, I will destroy this lab after I finish my sweets. Honestly, I don't know how many, like, little drawers or artists we have in here, but something like that would probably look adorable as a little drawing if someone did that. Honestly, it would be kind of funny if someone actually did, like, watch over this whole entire conversation and, like, literally made a whole collage of every single one of these shiny legends just eating the said, like, food that we mentioned. Like, there's only one artist in our community that I know of, kind of, being Drawer. Like, I've seen some of his artwork in the past. But I don't know if he's here right now listening in on this. Check DMs. Oh boy. Oh, what is that? What did you just send me, Dark? That does not look right. Okay, any other ideas you got for, like, legendaries? I think, like, what are the ones that we not said? We haven't said Kyogre or any legends past that. Or the Eon Duo. Actually, yeah, the only, like, Gen 3 legend we've covered is Groudon with the Rock Candy. Everything past that has not been said. Let's see, Kyogre's like a pinkish kind of color, like mainly sticks around water. Maybe Gushers? Oh boy. I wasn't paying attention because I looked at the DM. That was not shiny, I saw it. Yeah, Mew just drinking out of a soda cup. Honestly, if Mew was huntable in other games, I would probably hunt it as well. Like, just so I have every legendary / mythical in this game covered. But sadly, it's shiny locked in this. And the only way to get it was one per Pokeball. And the Mew I got in that was not shiny. Neither was the one in BDSP. Like, part of it isn't even the fact that they're difficult hunts, it's more the fact that I can't even do the hunts. Yeah, I think I have one shiny Mew that I got on a trade, like, as well. So I also can't nickname it, but I also don't count my shinies that I get from trades in my decks. So I would still have to hunt a whole nother one if I find a way to do so. And it was most likely hacked because I didn't see any mention of it being from another game. Although, if they do Pokemon Black and White remakes, I pray to God that they make sure to keep Shiny Victini unlocked. It was possible to get a Shiny Mew that way? I didn't even know that was possible. Like, I got a Mew during that event as well. Mine was the Poison Terror type, which was the worst one to get. Yeah, it was the worst one because it was mainly used to try and counter Mewtwo. A Psychic type, one of the strongest ones out there. Yeah, hashtag remove the locks. Trying to keep this whole conversation with the legendary food ideas alive, but I don't know what to say for any of them. Yeah, maybe Rayquaza likes fruit by the foot. Yeah, I don't really know what to talk about right now. Like, everyone's like silent. I'm curious what happened to some of the other people that were in the like Discord. Like, I put out that notice, but only like one or two people are like showing up now. And I don't even think Kelly's in the Discord, so they don't even know about that factor. One controller connects. There we go. Yeah, anything you guys want to talk about? You mean Discord? Yeah, Discord has its benefits, I will say that much. Like, a lot of content creators like myself use it. Mainly so we can keep in touch with our viewers and community. And also do some announcements. Yeah, so what are your guesses, by the way, guys, on when you think we're gonna find it? Like, I know that Royal put out hers a little while back, like 800 something. But I haven't really heard anything about like Dark's serious one and Kelly's. Because the one they said last didn't hit, so. You think we're gonna get it on 800? Yeah, Dark thinks 800, and I don't know what Kelly's answer is. Yeah, we need a topic. You guys got anything that you think could last a while for us to talk about? Yeah, one thing is, I can't speak. One of the things that I feel like is better for the channel is when I keep talking, because like it makes the things more interactive. But I can't say much if no one's talking in the chat because I'm just talking to a wall. Literally, there's a wall straight ahead from me. Oh boy. We're losing Royal. What do you want to do a fuss with the game? It's only the same screen over and over again. Honestly, though, I do like that we are getting this far with like encounters. Although, of course, Zapdos is taking forever. The more difficult one to spot if you don't know what you're doing. I'm trying to think, like, what have I not talked about yet today? Oh, hey, Gaster, how's it going, man? Yeah, I try my best not to lose my temper on, like, streams. It's only happened, like, a handful of times. And even then, I still keep it somewhat under control. Like, one time was during a Hollow Knight boss fight where I straight threw my controller on the floor. And it didn't go far because it's connected to my computer. How about that? Yeah, I need to get back into Genshin. Like, they're updating the game, like, in a few weeks, I think, right? Or maybe in a month or so. Like, they're adding a whole new section to the map that I gotta, like, explore and such. Still trying to go for a Hu Tao? I don't even know what the, like, moveset the character I'm saving up for is like yet, so I can't really pre-build. Even so, their best artifact set is probably gonna come out with them, so I can't even do that. I mean, one thing I could do is fight the weekly bosses again if I haven't done that yet. Because I need some materials from those. I'm not gonna say it. Wait, why not? Why can't you wish on it? If anything, it just gets you more wishes. If you already have him C6. I know it is also possible to get 4 stars that are not on the banner, so there's always a chance to get her at another point. Also, what is it of you in the Sumeru Desert? You're trying to go for every character in that area. Like, I don't know if you have set those, so that'll be the only other one there. And Dia, which I'm pretty sure you got that one. Another thing, the only character I'm missing from the desert in that area is Sino. Like, I have every other character in that desert. How's it going, Whooper? Oh yeah, kind of like update you on speed of one of our other topics we were kind of talking about. What snacks do you think each shiny legendary would like? Like, what do you think they would normally eat? Like, some of the ones we got were, like, someone said hot sauce would be something that Moltres would have, or, like, hot Takis. I said Cool Ranch Doritos for Articuno, and, like, Cheetos for Zapdos. Royal actually said cotton candy would be one that Mew would like. Okay. Comes out of nowhere. We'll see you, Kelly. Thanks for stopping by. I said snacks. Not people. And I don't think Darkrai even likes its powers, honestly. Because it doesn't like, you know, like, putting people into a deep nightmare that it likes. I meant like real world foods, like stuff that we would eat. And it's sort of, you say that you eat that, I'm gonna lose it. Like another one I think I said was powdered donuts for Oho. Oh boy. Sour Patch Kids? Yeah, just Darkrai eating a bunch of Sour Patch Kids. At that point, I'm wondering what Cresselia is having. I think, like, what other ones would be decent? Like, what about the Tau Trio? What do you think they would have? Like, Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem. We've all been there, Gaster. Oh yeah, Oreos. That would be a good one, actually. Like, just a Tau Trio there with, like, a whole, like, party-sized thing of Oreos. And Kyurem ice cream sandwich. You know, they actually do make an Oreo ice cream sandwich, so that could be something as well. Well, you already know what Cosmog's having. Like, in the anime, they always show it eating star candies. Oh, boy. It's 7:45. Eventually, this bird is gonna change orange. Quick, someone throw Cheeto dust at it. Eventually it will change color. Let's see, where's some other ones? Yeah, we kind of covered the weather trio a bit. What was the Eon duo? We mentioned that pair a little bit earlier. No one came up with anything. What do you think the Eon duo is having for a snack? I don't know if they'll eat that. Encounter number 750. Yeah, let me quickly check. What was Articuno at? Articuno was at 758. Oh, so we're about to pass it. Yeah, we're about to pass Articuno, and this is going to be the longest bird hunt. Funny to think, Zapdos has taken almost as long as Articuno now. If not, it's going to take longer. Although for legendary-wise, it would have to get past 800. Yeah, every character has its own unique gameplay to do the most damage. Like for Kenichi's case, you had to hold down the side arrows while spamming the click button. I'm talking your movement arrows, a bunch like left and right. Zapdos is coming up on Articuno. Will it pass it, or will it be just short of longer? Or shorter than it? Yes, how's everyone doing in the chat right now? Actually, we haven't covered that many mythicals now I think about it. Yeah, how's it going, Monkey Boys? I'm doing alright. Just hunting for Zapdos, who's gonna soon be the longest bird out of the three of them to hunt. It's about to pass Articuno, which was the longest hunt like before this for like the legendary birds. And on the side, we're trying to think of what snacks certain legendaries would like to have. Like, mainly their shinies. What was the exact number again for Articuno? I'm blanking on it. 758 was Articuno, and Let's see what was. Where's Mewtwo? Oh yes, 795. So if it hits 800, it will pass Mewtwo. Sunflower seeds. That's a decent one. I didn't think of that. Well, Victini is obviously macarons. Like, it literally seen, like, eating those constantly in the anime. But not the white ones. It does not like the white ones. Like, what about Selby? Like, I think if we say celery, that's gonna be a little bit cannibalistic in that case. Or onions. Like, yeah, what would Selby eat? Maybe Twinkies because they never expire. $13.98. Dang, that has a lot of resets. And just short of, like, over odds. Yeah, our Mewtwo is just shy of 800. Or no, just shy of 900 resets. Our fastest one was 15 resets on Moltres. Like, that was a funny clip for us. And, well, Zapdos is about to take second place. Let's see, this one won't matter if it's gotta take second place or tie with Articuno. Use up all your resin, Gaster? A lot of people think that Gaster for a lot of areas. Yep, it's gonna surpass Articuno on resets. Wait, why am I blanking? Was it 800 or 900 from Mewtwo? Mewtwo is just shy of 800. So if this reaches 800, it's gonna take the longest time out of all of them. I don't know. Like, you want to focus on the main stat before, like, substats. Because, like, the main stat's gonna have the biggest buff out of all of them, compared to your substats. For all you know, you could already have one on a different set. Remember, you only need 4. You don't need a full set of 5. Yeah, but Gaster, your defense isn't gonna matter because Hu Tao normally is gonna be at low HP. If anything, I'd say go for Zhongli next after Hu Tao to make sure you have a shield. Yeah, but you're gonna be sitting at like 1,000 to like 100-ish like range of HP. Like one hit from anything, it's dead. Also, I believe she hurts herself with her own skill, so she could literally knock herself out. And it's by percent, so your defense won't even matter. Caster, watch the language. Okay, so now to switch topics away from something less negative. Yeah, what do you think Selby would have for a favorite snack? Or do you guys think the Twinkie idea was a good one? Wait, Gas, are you by chance using the strongbox at all? To like re-roll your artifacts on the set that you want? Like you put like 3 failed ones in there and they can be converted into new ones of a certain set. I have a feeling you didn't know what that was when I said that. Strawberry Pop-Tarts? Why are you making them all sound cute? Like, first to say Mew with like the cotton candy, and now just picturing Selby holding a Pop-Tart. I think I have to reset a bit early there. Let's see, Gen 3. Well, it was Jirachi in that generation. I don't know, what would Jirachis be? Just NyQuil. Put itself to sleep. Yeah, make sure you're doing it on the correct set, by the way. You'll re-roll into another random artifact of the one you choose. Needs wishes. How's it going, Doggo Kid? Jiraiya's gonna have the Twinkies. Let's see, so yeah, we said that for Gen 3. I think next one was Manaphy and Fione. What do you guys think they're gonna have as a snack? trying to think. Manaphy and Fion, like, they're mainly just in the water most of the time. Normally pretty cheerful. What would they eat as a snack? Can't really think of anything. Baby bottle pops. I mean, that would make sense for Fion. Maybe like a push pop or something for Manaphy. I'm trying to think, like, what other, like, mythical... Okay, yeah, there's Arceus, but I don't know what we're gonna give that guy. Like, in Legends Arceus, the only thing you throw at it that's kind of like a food-ish kind of thing was that, like, the Arc Phone, like, bag thing, like, whatever it turned into. Which we don't know what's in that, so... I don't think Arceus is gonna be munching on a phone. Yeah, we have all of them just enjoying some candy, then just hear loud crunches from Arceus munching on some technology. Captain Crunch. Actually, Wino would probably be a good one. Do you guys remember those, like, brownies? Like, that had, like, the sprinkles in them? Maybe those things could be something that Arceus would eat. Like, what were they called again? I'm kind of blanking on the name. They had, like, those, like, rainbow, like, sprinkle-like things in them. And that brings up the other question of what is Giratina, Dialga, and Palkia gonna have? Honestly, this is kind of fun to think of. Funny little topic that we cover, like trying to think of a favorite food or snack for every single legend. Do you mean Fun Dip by chance? I think that could work, like dipsticks for Arceus. Yeah, what would be next after that? Okay, after that we go to Gen 5. We already covered Victini with the Macarons. So then there'll be Meloetta, Genesect, and Keldeo. I think Keldeo like ate burritos once in one of the like anime episodes, like in one of the movies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in like one of them it ate a burrito. I don't know about the other two though. Yeah, probably kind of wishes I could do a triple battle, because then I can like show all three of the birds out at once. But I don't think there's a way to do that. I can do double battles, but I can't do triple. The other option I could think of would be to somehow battle myself to show all four at once. Or put in the Scarlet and Violet. Y'all doing alright in the chat? Still going strong? I'm a bit worried that Zapdos is gonna take the lead for the longest hunt so far. Like, what would like Genesect eat? It's a robot. Maybe some kind of chips? I'm like trying to think like what other foods like some of these legendaries like. Seven, 7. Nope. Yeah, chat's starting to go a bit quiet again. Anything you guys want to talk about, or are you guys getting tired of the whole, like, legendary food topic? You know, if we do come up with something for like all the like little mythicals, like the pixie ones, like aka Mew, Victini, Selby, Drachi, etc., I could try to draw something of all of them. Like, we'd have to cover every single one of them. When we almost have all of them, like, there's a handful of them left. Like, yeah, there's like Hoopa that we haven't said yet. What else? We haven't said Melvetta. What else has there been? There's a few others. Don't know why I'm blanking on which ones I haven't said. Actually, I think it ended at Hoopa, the whole Pixie mythical thing. Because, yeah, after that, it became like, Magirna, then Zarude, then, oh yeah, Petron. Petron's small enough to kind of count. Oh, boy. Speaking of pet rats to children, probably hear my sister like in the background. Yeah, I guess Mochi would cover Petron. That's like self-explanatory. So, yeah, like what about Hoopa? Like, I think it'll be a little weird to make it eat onion rings when every other one of them is eating a sweet. Maybe donuts? Actually, yeah, it did eat donuts in the anime. I remember that. Like, during its movie, I think it ate donuts a lot. Lifesavers is another thing. And there's also Melvetta. Like, we can't think of anything for that one. Like, we haven't said anything about it. Don't know what would fit a music-based, like, candy. Oh, and I can change forms as well, so I gotta put that into consideration. Yeah, Zapdos is gonna wait, what the? Update? Oh, wait, system, oh boy, the whole system's gonna close down. Okay, little, pause on that, because my system, for some reason, got an update out of nowhere at, like, 9:30 p.m. Yeah, that was, like, the worst timing ever for that. System should come back in a few moments, though. There we go. We're still here. Just a little hiccup in our path to software sets. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with my sister. Maybe luck update. That would have been funny if it was instantly shiny after the update to the console. Wait, that was also a bit unexpected. Like, I didn't think they would update it, like, out of nowhere like that. I didn't hear any notice of a Switch update. Yeah, let's just refresh this guy's luck real quick. Although I haven't really used up any of my luck today. I haven't really gotten any big shinies yet. I mean, I did get a few good, like, CPs, and also found the Galarian bird, but that was about it. Don't know what's going on out there. Snow cone? That could be something, like Melo just having a snow cone. Kind of in the shape of a microphone. Wasn't there? I feel like there's a candy of some kind that was kind of shaped like that. Like, why am I blanking on what it was called? I mean, yeah, snow cone does work. It is kind of in the shape of a microphone. Oh yeah, another one that we completely forgot about because it was its whole joke was the Koraidon Hemorrhaidon. Literally sandwiches. It's right there. You literally befriend them that way in the games. Yeah, definitely sandwich for Koraidon Hemorrhaidon. What about, not the Guardians of Ruin, like, I mean, those guys also are legendary, but, what was the name of it? What about Ogerpon? What do you think they would have? Or Terapagos? Like, I haven't seen any of, like, the latest anime, so I don't know if they fed anything to, like, Terapagos, so... Button. We might go to 800 today. Like, things are starting to slow down in the chat. I think, what other like legendaries are there that we haven't covered? Like we've covered a good amount of them now. Yeah, we got 10 more encounters left. And Zapdos is about to pass Mewtwo. It would be kind of funny if it was literally on 800. Like her literal last encounter was Zapdos. Yeah, Zapdos has been stubborn for, like, it's shiny. And maybe we were wrong. Maybe Zapdos doesn't like Cheetos. Maybe it likes Doritos or something? Because, like, the pointed edges? Like, it likes a nacho cheese flavor or something? Or maybe it actually just likes that, nacho cheese. Or like nachos with cheese. Yeah, now it's gonna be either a tie with Mewtwo or it's gonna surpass it now. Let's see, will it tie with Mewtwo for our longest hunt of Let's Go? He's on a diet. Yep, it's gonna surpass Mewtwo. Zapdos has now been the longest hunt in Let's Go for us. Oh, that's odd. Didn't see any, like, buffering on my end. Well, too bad. He has to have his Cheetos. I'm gonna keep bothering him until he gets his Cheetos. Of course, that'll probably be next time because we have 4 more encounters and I don't think we're getting in that. Of course, my luck could prove me wrong and it just appears, but still. By the way, to those who are new here and probably just lurking in the chat, here's the link to our Discord if you want to join. 799, second to last encounter. Okay, time for the final reset of the night. Will we get Zapdos on encounter number 800? Here you go, moment of truth. Will Zapdos, I'll do it, full cutscene. Will Zapdos be number 800 on the shiny? And it's not. Man. We didn't get Zapdos today, sadly. So yeah, guys, that's where we're going to wrap it up for today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you hadn't already. And I'll see you guys in